It's 2nd and 15. Working from the gun, Rodgers letting one go deep for the end zone. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their left. Last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first down, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he goes out right around the 39. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
At the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And it's 3rd and 5.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far. And it was again on the last play.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And now here is another interception. Kevin King with a pick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
By the Packers.
I'm starting to wonder, Charles, 5 interceptions. Is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down, Packers.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Buying time. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Frank Clark picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage.
St. Brown. It's 3rd down and 13.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. We're back now in KC. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, run through the post, and this thing could be over. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yard.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Green Bay.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
On the return, it's Washington. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Packers 21, Chiefs 7. Mason Crosby.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, it's Washington.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Sammy Watkins, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Check, 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 check.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Chiefs. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
35-yard line.
Shoot! Watch the shoot! No.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
He's checking. Crash. Check 26.
Mahomes to throw once more. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. The 20, 10, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Packers 28, Chiefs 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. On the return, it's Washington. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 15 yards on the play. First down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Rodgers again now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
At their own 20-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Check 50, check 50. Watch the edge.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And my goodness, another intercept. And it's a fumble. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20. And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer.
Well, that touchdown won't change who's going to win the game, but I think you and I know a few people who play fantasy football that may have had some interest in that one.
Yeah, that's one thing. When you get late in these games and they're out of reach, those touchdowns, maybe a couple people on the edge of their couch for the wrong reason.
Yeah, not just moral victories are played for anymore, are they?
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Rodgers throwing here. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Rodgers caught on the right side by Adams. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Rodgers looking to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
Complete.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.